Then our Lady Gamecocks today laid the smack it down on the North Carolina State Wolfpack in a beatdown. It was a close game. Did you see the game? It was a 1-point game going into halftime. Then South Carolina went on a 29-6 run, something like that.
Isn't that what's supposed to happen? Aren't they undefeated?
Yeah, on the way to closing out a perfect season.
But the only thing that happened was Cordoza had a little tweak. You know what I mean? They're like, you know what? We don't need you. Go ahead, sit down and rest for the big game.
I was debating on where Cardozo would go in the WNBA draft, and it's going to be high.
She's going to be at least top 5, yo. If not top 3.
Higher than Angel Reese?
Yo.
I don't know. This is going to be interesting. I got to see if Paige
It's just how the girls' game is played,
Paige can't go. Paige can't declare.
Because she's too young.
Is Cameron Brinks declaring? There's some girls it could make a very interesting. I can't believe I'm talking women's basketball.
I can't either.
But there's some girls that could make this very interesting. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. Who's going number 1? Is Caitlin Clark going number 1?
She probably is.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay.
Most likely.
I love Angel Reese, but Caitlin Clark's going number 1, bro.
Marketability.
Fuck marketability.
No.
Ball
not
alone.
fuck marketability because
that
that's
too,
kind of what it's about.
Yeah. She's like the white
she is Sue
woman
Bird
LeBron.
reincarnated.
She's who?
Sue Bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how niggas love Sue Bird.
What's crazy with a better jump shot?
That
is wild.
She's you talking about marketability? You talking about a white woman in America?
Yeah.
Fuck is coming
A white woman that can hoop.
That can
in America.
hoop.
So
A credible white woman.
marketability.
She's like Larry Bird
Look,
times
I'm
2.
getting ready to send you in the back and check on the score of the game.
That's what I was about to go. You ain't about to send me. I'm looking at my phone now. Like
UConn and Iowa are in a dog fight.
A cat fight, dog fight. Yeah.
I will commend y'all for keeping up with female basketball.
Bruh, I've told you. I've always told you, yo.
I was a staunch
college sport, college basketball. I love college basketball. The
10
professional
years
shit.
ago,
Yeah.
10 years ago, I would not have watched it. Or I might have casually watched. I've watched whole games, start to finish, coaching and everything, whole games, the women's game, and that's why I was asking.
You know what it is, don't you? You know why you love watching the women's game so much?
Because of the Gamecocks.
I mean, that plays
that
a part
part,
to it. Yeah, that plays
It's
a part
because they still use the fundamentals of the game to the perfection.
And with the
That's really all it is, yo. They use the shit that you want the guys to do, especially when I'm watching my kids play ball, AAU, middle school basketball, all fundamentals, just a basic crossover, layup, use the backboard.
Shooting. Some
and
of these girls can shoot the lights out the gym.
It doesn't have to be a three.
Doesn't. No.
They just catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. They don't have to cross you up to get that bucket. They're going to make the beautiful pass. They're going to make the great cut, and they're showing you fundamentals of basketball.
What's so awesome about the women's game is they don't dunk, but they still make stars. I know more women basketball players in college than men basketball players in college.
That's because you ain't been paying attention to the men.
I've been watching the men's too, but the men's, they just don't stick out. I don't think
they don't have captivating. They're not captivating like that. That's all it is.
And personality and stuff like that.
Branson love women, man. He just like looking at these little girls out here balling.
Look,
you like seeing the ones that are thick.
There's a couple of cuties out there that I ain't gonna lie. I remember, like I say, when 10 years ago, I'd be like, I wouldn't play basketball with a girl because she'd hurt you. She was still unskilled. Now she'll hurt you because her skill is that good. Cross you up, shoot your eyes out. Used to laugh at women's basketball. Now, not so much. I just want to see if it transitions to the WNBA.
It will.
You believe it will?
I mean, the competition has to step up in order to match the new wave, like the Angel Reeses and the Caitlin Clarks and all that.
And I think they're bringing more stars this time. Each year they brought a star.
Yeah.
It was one chick that was a standout star. This year they're bringing about 5 chicks with other young ladies on the horizon. Juju, Malaysia, You know, there's still other girls. The Van Lilith, Floje, is that her name? Did I say her name right? Flage. Like, you still have these other young ladies that are going to be coming up that are going to have a fan base. You might be right. It might transition to the WNBA.
It has to. Because the WNBA needs all the help it can get.
Well, it's on the way. If anything's going to save it, it's going to be this class of women.
It'll be Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, the new Magic and Bird.
Because let's be honest, Candace Parker couldn't do it. Like, all the big stars that have come, Shamika Holdsclaw
couldn't do it.
Taurasi couldn't do it. Sue Bird, like, none of them could ever put the eye.
But they never had
they never had the media attention.
Nemesis. Yes, like now you have these people acting like these are arch nemesis. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's much more.
Caitlin, Angel Reese, yeah.
Bro, and this is driven by the media. Like, you know they're not going to the same team. Whenever they face off, you can already see the commercials coming.
And while we're talking about, like, if you ever played any competitive sport against your best friend or anything, it's a lot of shit that gets said.
Yeah.
And not saying Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are best friends, but in between those lines,
they're not enemies either, though.
That's
the whole other element to that. That's the funnier part.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like, you know, in between those lines, you talk about anything, regardless of who you're playing against, brother, sister, dad, mom. If they step in between those lines, trash talk is going to go down, and that's just how the game's played. And you know, they make Caitlin Clark out to be like this chick, but you don't ever hear her say nothing outside the court. Have you? I've never heard the chick speak before.
Who, Caitlin Clark?
I've never heard her utter a word before. I don't think.
I haven't either.
So, you know, but like I say, we'll see if it transitions over to the ladies.